Race and racism can be difficult topics of conversation, but more people are addressing them now, thanks to an Oakland woman.
KPIX5 Sharon Chin spent some time at a unique workshop with this week's Jefferson Award winner.
What's happening to the child who's seeing her mother without any power?
Well, that's internalizing racism.
That's internalized racism, right?
Shakti Butler leads a discussion about racial injustice.
What face are you going to wear? What mask are you going to pull out?
There's so much that's bottled up inside.
Am I okay? Am I going to be perceived as an angry black person?
Talking about race can be uncomfortable, but facilitator Linda Handy says Shakti has a knack for building bridges.
They're thirsty to have these conversations, but they're kind of fearful of broaching them. Shakti makes it comfortable for people.
This group of mostly high-tech industry professionals is getting ready to mentor young people of color. Before they do, Shakti is training volunteers like Michael Greenhouse to become aware of bias they may not know they have.
The way I see the world is clearly not the way everybody else sees the world.
These churning out of inequities.
Shakti is founder and president of World Trust Educational Services, an Oakland-based nonprofit that addresses racial injustice.
We want to connect our minds and our hearts in ways that we actually get beneath the surface of what we're being programmed to think about each other.
Shakti teaches 10,000 people a year through events like this, but she reaches an even greater audience through her latest film, Cracking the Codes. The film examines cross-cultural concerns like why people aren't always treated equally and why some feel trapped.
We need to understand those nuances.
Shakti says more than 1,500 organizations use Cracking the Codes each year to promote racial understanding, from universities to nonprofits.
Then there's a potential that we'll vote differently, that we'll pay attention to people that normally we don't pay attention to, that we will broaden our humanity. Learning is kind of the name of the game.
So for building bridges among people of all races, this week's Jefferson Award in the Bay Area goes to Shakti Butler. Sharon Chin, KPIX5.